What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. I'm going to be trying out a Lumineon team today. This Pokemon got buffed this season, but I didn't expect it to ever really be a good Pokemon. I didn't know what Lumineon could do until I looked at its stats. It's actually remarkably bulky, and with Waterfall generating even more energy, it has great synergy with Aqua Tail, and while it doesn't have a great coverage move, I'm going to be running Blizzard on it, it still is a pretty good pick. I am going to showcase the team here. Don't judge me too much for this. I know it's going to be a little bit of a degen strategy here today. Fortress as well as Wigglytuff in the backline. I mean, they just pair well with Lumineon. It's hard to say anything other than that. I feel like this team can have some play, but it could be a little bit RPS, so I guess we'll see what's going to happen. Real quick, before we get into the battles, I want to ask if you're not currently subscribed to the channel, please do consider doing so. It helps out quite a bit, and I'd really appreciate it. But let's get into the battles and see what Lumineon can do. First game of the day. Kind of a degen team, if I had to say. Lumineon, very bulky Pokemon, a lot of fast move pressure. We lead into a Florges of all things, which is a Pokemon here that we do have quite a bit of play into. Whoa, dude! I was not ready for that fast move animation. Holy crap. That is actually kind of crazy. Wow. That is insane. I kind of love it, though, actually, now that I'm seeing this. Maybe that's the main reason to run Lumineon, is just because you do, like, front flips against your opponents. We're going to try to go for a catch here, and we do get a catch on what I'm hoping is a Trailblaze. That would be incredible if so. Let's see what it's going to be. Oh, or Moonblast, I guess, is fine, too. That's a lot of wasted energy for them. I get a lot of energy here myself. They're going to build up. Are they going to throw a Chilling Water into us, maybe? Wait, what? What? Okay. Why would you bring this in? I mean, I'm happy I baited this out, but I don't think Golbat's normally a Pokemon that Fortress can bait out consistently. Wait, what are they doing? That's like a poison thing, right? Maybe an air cutter, I guess? It could be air cutter. No. What is happening? This is an insane first game of the day. I'm just going to farm down. Go for the Rock Tomb here. Probably the Florges comes back in, right? Oh my goodness. This is exactly the Pokemon I wanted to see in the back. The Morpeko. Yes, of course. This is perfectly fine. We just degen our way through this, I guess. We debuff them to make it harder for them to farm us down. We go for the Sand Tomb to debuff them even more. Fortress. Oh my goodness. This is just so stupid. And we have our Wigglytuff in the back for this thing too, right? So... although, they actually can farm us down. Maybe I should stop laughing a little bit. Hold on, guys. Might be a little bit dicey. But, like, hold on. What if I use my shields that I have loaded right now? I think we're in a pretty good spot if we just double shield farm down. They do Aura Wheel. I mean, I can even no-shield the next one, right? Because it is going to be a Dark-type Aura Wheel, likely. Although they could switch. Which, I mean, at this point, is it even helpful if they do? I don't think so. Dude, I love that animation. Lumineon's actually kind of like... It's cool looking. I didn't get much use out of it in the first game. Easy tank on that Moonblast. Easy waterfall down. What a game. Interesting first game of the day. Oh, Arreo, Battle of the Streamers. What is he running right now? Togetic. Okay, what's the moveset on Togetic nowadays? I would assume Heat Wave plus maybe Dazzling Gleam. That would be my gut reaction here. So while Fortress would have super effective damage here, it would not be the best, just because we know that Togetic would, like, one-shot us with the Heat Wave, basically. I'm going to no-shield, see what they're going to run. It is Gleam. Okay, makes sense. I think that's what I would run if I were to use a Togetic. I could Blizzard here. Should I? Oh, what did I just Blizzard? Oh, what a catch by him. I should have Aqua-tailed. I got way too ambitious. I thought he was going to stay in. Well, we Blizzard here. It does a lot of damage, but, yikes, that's a lot of wasted energy. So, the first game, we kind of just, like, destroyed our opponent. This second game... it's looking like we're the ones getting destroyed. Man, I thought they were going to no-shield for sure on the Togetic, so that's why I went for the move. I wasn't expecting the catch. But that Blizzard chip damage surely is going to be helpful here. Because I have Rock Tomb I can throw into this, like they threw into me. I think I farmed down after the fact, too. But I'll be double debuffed. They like to go for a second Rock Tomb, right? And that's going to make it so I take quite a bit of chip damage here that I'd rather not, but... we'll see. Honestly, that was such a nice catch by them. It's hard to, you know, be upset about that when they make such a nice play. I should hopefully farm down. Oh my goodness. I don't. Wow. Well, I'll shield this up, I guess. It's a Sand Tomb coming through, but just the 1 HP survive here. Even the Blizzard was not enough. Please come in, Togetic. Oh my goodness, this is so annoying. Ah, yikes. I have a lot of energy left over this game, but the Shadow Quagsire is going to be pretty spammy here. That Togetic has a lot of energy itself, and my Fortress energy is not as useful as I'd like it to be. To 3, 4, 5. Okay, we do survive this. I think I have to no shield. That's the play, right? No shield this. Watch for Togetic to maybe come in. Okay, it doesn't. Go for a Swift against this. Because, I mean, the thing is, I do have, like, 2 Rock Tombs in the back, so maybe this game is still playable. That's, like, what I have to hope at this point. We get a shield there. That's actually, wait. Maybe huge? They catch. That's a really smart catch, though, as well. I don't like it when my opponents play well. That is the worst case scenario. We'll Rock Tomb this. I guess they could shield this up, but I would be a little bit surprised to see that. They do shield, okay. Well, I have a second attack ready to go here. So we'll knock out the Togetic at least. But I think, unfortunately, thanks to the catch they got against us, they're probably still fine this game, right? But I need to try to degen through this. Imagine if I didn't, imagine if I didn't end up wasting all the energy earlier this game. That would have been so huge. Because I'd have another Aqua Tail ready to go. Oh, they probably just Aqua Tail here, right? I think they just triple Aqua Tail and they have me. I'm gonna no shield though, just for good measure, because I think that's like my one chance of winning, is like somehow I degen through this. No, I don't think one Charm's gonna even come through, but it wouldn't even be enough. It does come through. Honestly, I made that close. I need to just remember, don't even throw Blizzard. I should be single moved on my Lumineon. Just Aqua Tail. Just straight Aqua Tail is all we need. We gotta win this one. That last game, incredible catch by them. And we can't let that happen again, right? Ooh, that's a bit of a scary lead matchup. I'm going to switch to my Fortress, though, because this isn't one of the really annoying dragons that have access to a Fire-type move, right? Although it still is going to add up over time with Aqua Tails and Dragon Breaths, so we'll no-shield this, and we'll see what they're going to do. Likely it's going to be an Aqua Tail coming through, and they likely switch out, right? Man, you know, I guess I can't complain, because I'm also using Fortress. But, like, has GBL just evolved into Fortress mirrors? Is that the only thing we're going to see? Every single game from here on out? Okay. I guess I have to no-shield this. But I do survive. I debuffed them, right? So that is good. I'm going to go for the second Rock Tomb here. Oh, man, what do I do? I mean, I baited out the Fortress. Surely there's not a second Steel type in the back. That would be insane. 2 Steel types on the same team. That would be absolutely incredible to see. They win CMP. Alright. Well, at least we forced another move out of them. So that's nice, I guess. Rock Tomb knocks us out. If I would have won that CMP, I don't think a Sand Tomb would have knocked out. So that's fine. Do 3 Waterfalls knock out? No. Oh, but they're not at a move. Nice. Okay. Well, I don't have a really good coverage move to throw against this, but, like, do they know that? Do they know what Lumineon can do? Like, I barely knew until earlier today what this thing could do, so maybe they don't. They wrap us. Alright. Well, I'm gonna Blizzard. I mean, I didn't learn my lesson, I guess. I did not learn my lesson whatsoever. They might think I have, like, Ice Beam, honestly, so maybe a Blizzard's, like, really overkill. Okay, well, we get a shield, though. Like, that's what I want, because surely there's not a second Steel type in the back, and surely we don't lose this game. Yeah. Yikes. That one was less playable than the last couple of games. Let's see if we can see another Fortress mirror. That seems to be the main thing of the day. Oh, there we go. Honestly, how does this play out? I'm kind of interested to see what I can do against, like, other neutral fast move Pokemon. Is Lumineon good here? I'd imagine it's pretty playable, because my Waterfalls do about as much as the Charms, and I do outpace. So Aqua Tail's gonna do, I don't know, maybe like 35% of their HP. Nice, yeah. They're in range where the next one knocks them out. And they can't really Icy Wind us, right? So they can't debuff our attack stat. If they do Icy Wind, then, I mean, that's insane. Yeah, okay, just the Swift comes through. And now we'll go for yet another Aqua Tail here. We'll see what we're gonna get from them. Maybe we get a shield. Honestly, I'd be pretty fine with a shield, because then I can farm down with my Fortress, resist all the damage. And, I mean, it's probably just, like, freaking Empoleon Fortress in the back, which isn't ideal, but, you know, it's... If that's the case, so be it. Alright, we come in Fortress. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna bring in? Icy Wind. Do I get another Volt Switch because of that? Oh my goodness. Let me out. Ah, there goes half my HP. Don't love that. But I mean, if I can get his shield down here, then honestly, this is not terrible. Like, Wigglytuff up a shield, unironically, is not that bad into Talonflame. It's kind of crazy to say, but it is true. Flame Charge, gonna ramp up their attack a little bit. Okay. Greedent. How do we win this game? Can we win this game? We might be able to. The Flame Charge and Dip is kind of a strange play, in my opinion, though. What is their secondary attack here? Are they on Trailblaze or Crunch? Because if it's on Trailblaze, I just wall them with my Fortress. Okay, well, if I can, I want to switch back into my Fortress at some point. Okay. No shield this. I have a Swift ready to go. So if I can no shield this, build up a lot of energy on my Fortress, maybe there's still a chance to win this game. Ow. They throw an alignment, just for fun. Interesting play. I hope they can't switch out just yet, but I think they can, right? Don't knock me out with that, please. I needed the Volt Switch, honestly. That is so tragic. I think that game was almost playable. I honestly think that game was almost playable. But the backline was just a little bit too bad for us. That's actually kind of sad. I thought we were going to have that one. Greedent did just too much damage there, though. Alright, next battle. Lumineon into Corsola, Galarian Corsola. How does this work? Is this a good matchup for Lumineon? I don't know. I mean, we're both doing very similar things here. I think Astonish is slightly more efficient, though. Because they didn't nerf Astonish, right? They did nerf Mudslap. But Astonish is just as strong as it was. With that said, getting this out of the way for my Fortress is probably a good thing. But it's also kind of sad that my Wigglytuff's not here. 9. Or are they at 8, actually? Probably 8. That's what's going to happen here. Do they go for a shield? No, they don't. Fair. I'm going to just swap out, save some energy, and try to force some energy out of him here. Because I think that maybe having some Aqua Tails for the backline could be a little bit better. They're going to go for a Nightshade against us. That's going to hurt quite a bit, but, I mean, it's a good thing we baited this out. It seems to me, once again, Great League is just Fortress mirrors. Oops, all Fortress mirrors. That's all we got here. Baiting this out is huge, though. But, like, I swear, if it's just, like, another Fortress Empoleon team, I'm going to be so upset. Because, like, why does everyone just have that? Okay, they're going to CMP us here. They must be pretty confident that they win the CMP, which they do. But, I mean, I'm fine shielding this, because it gets a second debuff into them. And, I mean, at this point, just chipping this down is going to be pretty helpful for our Wigglytuff later on. Let's see what they're going to do, though. Do they throw instantly? Yeah, that was like a really obvious play by me, huh? Really obvious play. I shouldn't have done it. But it's double debuffed. I survive. Yeah, that's fine, honestly. They give me a farm down against the Corsola with my Wigglytuff. And I save my Fortress, which is potentially going to be helpful for the backline. Let's see how this is going to go. I don't know. Hopefully they don't reach a move here. They might. But it might just be... it's probably a Power Gem, right? I think they're on their 5 cycle for Nightshade anyway. Yeah. That's a little bit unfortunate. Hopefully not a second Steel type, right? Surely it's like a fighter. Annihilate. Show me Annihilate. I'd be happy with that. But they didn't really seem to like my... oh, man, dude. It's just double Steel every game. Oh, my goodness. Maybe Wigglytuff is not the play today. Maybe, honestly, Wigglytuff lead is the play. Wow. I cannot believe how many double Steel teams there are in, like, a single set of the Go Battle League. Like, this is the third one, right? I can't believe it. Like, I literally cannot believe it. I thought Wigglytuff would be, like, cooking today, because I've seen so many people disrespect Wigglytuff, like, running Jealous and Annihilate cores in the past couple of days here, but no. No, I guess today they decided to turn on their brains and use Steel types. There's nothing I can do about this game. Like, even if I land this Icy Wind, like, they're just gonna get another Air Cutter off against me, and their Fortress is pretty healthy still, right? Their Fortress is still so healthy. There's nothing we can do. Dang it, man. Dang. Complete RPS. Is it... Can I even call it RPS? No. No, it's my fault. It's my fault we're getting RPS here. At least we can land the Sand Tomb to make it close, right? Make it as close as we can. And They have a move. Dang it, dude. Okay, not the greatest first set with this team. Maybe Lumineon's not all it's cracked up to be, but it's fine. We'll keep it going. We'll keep it. We'll keep trying to make it work. All right, we gotta win. We gotta win this game, I believe. Lumineon into Empoleon. Unironically, not a bad lead, because we do resist that metal sound damage, and we don't get one shot or two shot, that is, by Drill Peck. So getting this out of the way, surely this is their one and only steel type, right? Getting this out of the way for the backline is probably a good thing for us. They throw in really bad timing there too, right? Which I don't understand. I wish I had, like, not resisted damage here, but Waterfall and Aqua Tail will add up quite a bit. And because we have Wigglytuff in the back line, surely it's going to be at least somewhat playable in the back. Yeah, we get a no shield there. Aqua Tail once again coming through. What are they going to do? Do we get a shield from them at some point, or are they just going to sacrifice this? They technically can win the zeros, but they have to throw all of their energy, like, right when they reach it. Because, okay, what are they doing? How far have I fallen in the Go Bad League to fight against an Empoleon that keeps throwing on alignment? Maybe that's all it takes for Lumineon to get a win. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, that does give Lumineon the zero shield win, which is kind of insane to say. They likely do shield this, though, right? Yeah. But I can put them into 1 Volt Switch range, and then I can come in Fortress here and Volt Switch. Likely a Hydro Cannon coming through, right? I'm gonna no-shield this. I want to save 2 shields for Wigglytuff. I love doing that. It's one of my classic moves. I feel like there's a good chance there's, like, Fortress answers in the back, though, which is why I no-shielded that. Okay, please show me not a second, like, Steel type. Okay, okay, hold on. This might be what we want to see here. They might have Double Dragon or something. Okay, okay, there we go. You know, you just have to keep running it, and eventually you'll find the alignment you want. Oh my goodness. And they shield that Y. What play do they think they have? Technically, their backline is 2 flamethrower users. Why are they throwing on alignment? Man, guys, I've dropped so hard. I've dropped so far. I can tell. That 1-4 set absolutely destroyed my elo. I should not be running this team. This team is not for the faint of heart. Honestly, I feel like it could work, though. I feel like we've just been getting, like, really awkward teams. Oh, that doesn't knock out. I'm not the best Wigglytuff user out there. There we go. We got a top left. It took them long enough. I think the second they saw the Wigglytuff, honestly, they probably should have top lefted. Alright, we got our next game here. Lumineon into Malamar. Is Malamar... man, this is kind of annoying, because I have 2 Pokemon in the backline I'd say are so much better here, right? But maybe that's fine. Maybe I can... I was going to, like, try to catch a move, but I guess they throw after 11. Foul Play does not knock us out. Foul Play does not knock us out at all. So we can survive that. And... okay. Thank you, I guess. I did want to bait this out if I could at some point, because my Wigglytuff doesn't want to see it. There is a good chance, though, that, like, it's a Fortress in the back. Is that, like, a crazy call to make? I feel like it's not that crazy of a call to assume that's what the team's going to be. I'm going to go here for the 1 shield farm down, because I can Rock Tomb that Malamar. Yeah, we'll just go for this shield here. Farm down, Rock Tomb Malamar, or whatever else comes in. And then hopefully we're in a pretty good spot in the backline with Wigglytuff into Malamar. And, you know, Lumineon with energy against whatever the final Pokemon is. Probably Fortress, though, if we're being honest. Which we don't love Fortress. You know, it's not a Pokemon that's amazing for us to see, but it's playable. Alright, we'll go for the Rock Tomb. And I'm honestly going to combo play here. Could be a terrible play, but I have back-to-back Aqua Tails, so I think I might as well. Let's go for this. Let's try to get the shield here. Or a KO if they let it go down. Oh, interesting. Oh! That's not what I was expecting at all in the back. Shadow Drapeon? You might expect this to be pretty bad, but I think we're gonna just do the classic D-Gen strat here. I think we're gonna, like, 2-shield and, like, win. Because, like, my waterfall damage is kinda dumb. And Wigglytuff, while it's weak to Poison Sting, they're likely not on Sludge Bomb, right? So Aqua Tail's not gonna one-shot us. They do Aqua Tail or Lumineon. That's kind of tragic. We'll just bring in the Wigglytuff now, though. Lag a turn for fun. Luckily, yeah, our fast move pressure is just... it's too much. If they do have Sludge Bomb, we'll shield just to play it safe. But even if they do, like, especially if they do, how do they knock out my Fortress at that point? I don't think they really can. This is great. This is the kind of gameplay that you guys want to see. The tap-tap. 2 shield Wigglytuff. I guess it was only 1 shield on Wigglytuff, but, like, still, you get the idea. We farm down, we get the win, and we feel very happy about ourselves after that one. Alright, we got our next match here. Hopefully we can get, like, a Talonflame lead. That would be amazing. Oh, that's an Altaria. You know, that's actually pretty bad, isn't it? That's not ideal at all. We'll come in Fortress and hope that we can play around this. Wait, what? No way they brought this in. What? Why would they just stay in? Is this, like, not good for Fortress? Maybe I have some things to learn about, like, Fortress, but, like, this is looking good for me. Okay, so they have a discharge. They're 1 away from the next discharge, but I've debuffed them, so I don't think this knocks me out. Yeah, so I'm just going to Sand Tomb here, mainly because I know for a fact that they get their next discharge off first, or before my next Rock Tomb if they CMP me, so I might as well Sand Tomb, set up a farm down, and then Rock Tomb whatever comes in. They're 3 away from their next move, so I should just get the perfect Volt Switch down, come out with a Rock Tomb, get my Wigglytuff into the funny guy, and we should be fine. Although I would not be surprised this game if the final Pokemon is an Empoleon, right? That would make some sense. It'd be a little bit scary, I suppose. But it's fine if that's the case. We'll make it work. They do come back in Altaria here. And while Altaria is generally decent into Fortress, it doesn't want to take a Rock Tomb. That's going to be like half their HP. But they do let it go. Okay, I don't quite get another move off there. But Wigglytuff comes in. Okay, it is Empoleon, which is going to be one of the scarier Pokemon I could see in the back. But what if I have Fast Move Pressure? And what if Fast Move Pressure is all I need to win this game? That is what I'm going to try to do. We saw earlier that this matchup is not unplayable. But I don't know how the 2 shields go. So we'll just have to play it out and, you know, see how they play it. Alright. Big Aqua Tail. Do we get a shield? We do, actually. Not the best timing by them, if I'm being honest. So I'm going to shield this up. I'm going to go for another Waterfall into the Aqua Tail. I think I need to just double shield this, right? Breathtaking plays. Breathtaking calls by its Axon here. I think that is the idea, though, behind this matchup. Just double shield. Try to get as much fast pressure as I can. Oh, wow. I was never expecting them to swap out there, though, if I'm being honest. Because this gives me a huge farm down on Wigglytuff. And there's a chance here that Wigglytuff can just go for, like, Icy Wind against that Empoleon. And then be in a really good spot. Honestly, if they get another move off here, I'm really fine with that, too. Because this next attack, that's going to give them less Metal Sounds of energy. So, yeah, I think we're fine here. Because if I Icy Wind in this matchup, then I guarantee that I don't get knocked out. You know, maybe I shouldn't have Icy Winded. It's going to be kind of weird. But if I Icy Wind, I don't think one Drill Peck knocks me out on my Lumineon. So it's just going to come down to fast moves. Once again, just fast move pressure. Surely one Drill Peck doesn't knock out, right? Dude, this is actually going to be so close. I don't like this at all. Maybe I should have Swifted. I think Swift could have been a better play. They throw an alignment. Why? Did they think that I was at double? I think 2 Waterfalls knockout. We just snuck one. Do I get knocked out by a Drill Peck plus a Metal Sound? No, I don't. And honestly, I have another couple Metal Sounds in me, so maybe the Icy Wind was the good play. Alright, let's go. Alright, we got our next battle. We're gonna see Lumineon hopefully win a lead, right? No, I guess not. Hopefully we safe swap our Fortress, and once again, for some reason, they come in with a thing that we beat. That'd be pretty nice. That'd be insane. Alright, they're staying in. I don't love that. But they throw in, like, kind of bad timing there, which is strange. They could have gone for a Sky Attack bait. I wouldn't be completely surprised by that. But no, it is a Flamethrower, so that's nice. I mean, Rock Tomb does quite a bit of damage here. Well, my HP bar, I don't know if you guys saw that. It looked kind of weird there for a second. But we'll Rock Tomb. Get the shield from them. Okay. They come in Licky into us. I mean, that's not a bad matchup still. I feel like we can survive pretty easily with a Shadow Ball, but I don't know. Yeah, I can't really two-shot here, which is kind of awkward. What do we do? Honestly, I feel like the play is probably just come back in Lumineon and just tank some damage, build up a lot of energy, save our Fortress if we can, and we'll see what is going to happen. 4, okay, Shadow Ball. But I should survive 2 Shadow Balls, right? I would imagine so. I debuffed them. If I don't, then that is kind of tragic, I guess. Yeah, it's a pretty easy live, too. I think I'm just going to farm down. 3, is that just a Body Slam that they're throwing into us right now? They might try to switch into Altaria. And if they do, then I want to be able to, like, Blizzard instantly. Okay, they don't. I was hoping they would. Okay, wait. They come in the thing that we need to see, and now I get my Wigglytuff into the Altaria. Okay, I think I love the Go Battle League. I think I might just be a fan of the Go Battle League. Because I have another Aqua Tail ready to go right now. I am not proud of myself necessarily, but, like, I'm also not disappointed in what I'm doing right now. Man, these Aqua Tails do nothing here, though. Do we shield? No, they no-shield everything. I mean, it's pretty obvious at this point that I just shield my Fortress, farm down with Volt Switches, and then I farm everything down with my Wigglytuff. And I should be fine. Oh, I have a lot of energy here, too. I could even, like, okay, I guess it's good I didn't Sand Tomb, because they threw an alignment. I could have tried to Sand Tomb this if I really wanted to, but I guess I didn't want to Sand Tomb it enough. Alright, does Licky come in? If Licky comes in, we just Sand Tomb that immediately. If Altaria comes in, I guess we just Rock Tomb immediately. And now, we Charm. Big Rock Tomb. Probably get his shield here, right? Yeah, we kind of have to see his shield at that point. They're not going to be super happy with me after seeing this, though. Okay. You know, it's starting to pick up a little bit. Absolutely love to see it. Alright, we got our next battle. Hopefully no more Altaria leads. That has been very annoying. Wait, is this good? This is, like, really annoying, actually. I think I'm going to switch out, because I don't love playing this out. And, oh, wow, Volt Switch does quite a bit of damage. What did they just bring in? Furret? Are they on Brick Break, or are they just crazy? I do not know. I mean, even on Brick Break here, it's still not that great of a matchup for them, because I'm up energy. I can outpace to these Rock Tombs. 6, okay. They throw an alignment. Guys, why are people throwing an alignment right now? I mean, that probably means it is a Brick Break, right? Yeah, it is, actually. That's fine. Because, as I said, we just outpaced the next Rock Tomb here anyway. And Lumineon's not even that bad into Greninja. I just have, like, 2 better answers to it, so that's why I swapped out of the lead. But, like, if they go down shields to try to win Switch, I think I'm fine with that. Especially because they just showed that they're on Brick Break, right? They're not even on Trailblaze. They Brick Break again. Do I get to a Sand Tomb here? Dude, Fortress. Wait, does this knock out? If this is enough to knock out now, then they are in so much trouble. Please knock out. Oh my goodness. That's nasty. That's like straight up. That's just dirty. I should not have done that to them. Alright, Wigglytuff. Just charm through them. Shadow Hydro Cannon, though, would actually hurt quite a bit, so we'll make sure to shield that. I think they do get to a second Hydro Cannon here, right? No. They do not. What are those charms? What is this game, man? Okay. Okay, well, that was an interesting one. I wish I could tell you what was in the back. But, you know, we got a 1-4 set to start. That doesn't matter. What matters is how you end it. We had faith in the team. We kept it going. We got the 5-0 with the D-Gen Lumineon Wigglytuff core. I feel so happy about myself. Man, you know, that first set did not go too well with this team, but we came back hard in that second set. Lumineon, I mean, honestly, while it is a Pokemon that is not going to have a lot of coverage in the current meta, it still has a lot of play. And Fortress and Wigglytuff, we know how strong those Pokemon are, so I think it's no surprise that this team at least somewhat worked out. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.